Hey everybody, it's Birb here, and today I've got for you my number 3 technical analysis rule that is supposed to help you improve your trading and boost your trading rate. So make sure you stay tuned for this very lesson. Okay, so here's the drill. The technical analysis is here as a tool to help you define what is the most substantial and essential part of trading, in my opinion, which is a trend. Okay, so it is very clear that, well, many of the successful traders have spoken in the past about it, for how important it is to recognize the trends properly. Okay, and essentially there are 3 types of trends and 3 time scopes that you should be looking at. Okay, so to start with, we can define the trend as a directional movement when it regards the price action. When it regards the technical analysis, we talk about the directional movement of price of a given asset. Okay, but this general definition does apply, outside the financial markets as well. But if we talk about the TA, we talk about the prices, directional movements of prices. So the direction here is the key word, okay? Because if we are missing the direction, if we are not really having a clear direction, then it means that we are not necessarily, are having the trend, if you know what I mean, right? So we can differentiate and tell between 3 types of trends: the uptrend, the upwards trend, okay, which based on the Dow theory, which is the foundations of the technical analysis from early 20th century, you would know that uptrend is defined by subsequent higher highs and higher lows, okay, of a price of a given asset on a price chart. The downtrend, the downward trend, is defined as a sequence of lower highs and lower lows. And as a matter of fact, some sort of like a horizontal movement, which is not fully fitting into either category mentioned already, like an uptrend or a downtrend. It makes lower highs, higher lows, higher highs, lower lows, and so on and so forth. Some contracting or expanding, broadening structures, patterns, formations. That is what you call either a horizontal trend, or you don't even define it properly as a trend. Okay, because many Wall Street people, from the theoretical point of view, they would call it a horizontal trend, but the trend is sort of like in brackets and in quotes. Okay, they do not fully rely on that, because they know that whenever it is not an uptrend or a downtrend, it is not fully directional, it is messy, it is chaotic, it is pretty much like bound to lose you money because of the professionalist breakout, specialist breakout, fake outs, liquidity hunts, bear traps, bull traps, and so on and so forth. These are all synonyms of one and the same tricky issue where you sell the bottom or buy the perfect top. Okay, that's how it usually works in the ranges. Ranges defined as the horizontal movements. So knowing of that, the trend is your friend. Trend is your friend, which means that the most essential aspect of using technical analysis, applying technical analysis to boost your trading performance, to improve your profitability, improve your win rate, is a trend following system. A trend following system means that you make trades and base your trading decisions relying on the trend's direction. You do not try to counter trade the trend. Okay, when it's an uptrend, you focus only on the buy and long positions. When it's on futures, when you have and look at a downtrend, then that's where you look for short positions or selling. Okay, and knowing of that as well, when it doesn't fit in either category, as just like I mentioned, it's not really a trading opportunity. Okay, so trend is your friend. When there is no trend, there is no friend for you. You have to be consistent with the overall market direction. And knowing of these 3 types of trends, which is uptrend, downtrend, and horizontal trend with quotes, okay, you also have to dissect it and be able to tell between different categories, which is focusing on the time frames, on the time scopes. So all these 3 types of trends can fall into 3 categories, and these categories are the primary trend, which is mainly long-term directions of bull market, bear market. Okay, the secondary trend, which kind of like, you know, tells you and answers you the question for what secondary movements are. Okay, for the medium time frame swings, more you most usually that take by definition between 3 weeks and 3 months. And then at the very end you would have that tertiary fluctuations, daily fluctuations, daily oscillations, you know, intraday price action. These are all also synonymic expressions and phrases. Okay, so trend is your friend. You have to be able to define what type of a trend, an upward trend, downward trend, or a horizontal trend with quotes it is, and in which category it falls. Okay, under which category you can classify that. So if it is a primary trend, if it is a secondary trend, or tertiary fluctuations. Okay, and combine these two elements of trend recognition built within the technical analysis. Just an example of an Elliott wave theory, principles or Dow theory, okay, or even Gann theory, if you will, with the geometrics. As long as the trend is your friend, as long as you take and build positions in the overall market direction, I promise to you that your win rate will improve, and I promise to you your profitability will improve. Okay, it is also suggested to take trades which offer you no less than 2-0 R, or risk to reward equals is not smaller, is no lower than 2, or best, the official CMT Association, Chartered Market Technician Association, which I'm applying to be the final designated market technician professionally later this year. The official approach is so that risk reward is usually equal to 3. Okay, so that you can win 3 times as much as you can lose on a trade. That is one of the main principles. Okay, if you apply that very simple risk management practice and combine it with the overall trend recognition skills based on the 2 factors of the type of a trend and of a category of a trend, that's how you can build your wealth. That's how you can win and improve your trading fast, well, efficiently, and up to your will. Okay, guys, make sure you leave some thumbs up, leave some comments, leave your questions. You know, I'll make sure to go through them and answer as many as I can. Make sure you stay blessed, and yeah, hit that subscribe button, and see you on the next video. Cheers.